Capricorn, welcome to March. I'm here to do your love reading for the month of March, but I'm just going to start with some important dates to note. March 1st, so this has already occurred, Venus entered Aquarius. March 5th is when Mercury retrograde in Pisces starts, so that's very important. Also March 6th, new moon in Pisces. And on the same day, March 6th, Uranus enters Taurus. So that's kind of a big deal. Great day to manifest, make vision boards, write down a list of your wants. And a new calendar year, when we start Aries, a new kind of astrological year is starting. So it's great to write things you want to manifest out. And if I stumble on my words or stutter, Mercury retrograde is definitely affecting me. So excuse the Mercury retrograde. Then March 20th, Sun enters Aries, so that's our spring or vernal equinox. That's when that starts. So our new, like I just mentioned, astrological year is starting on March 20th. March 21st, full moon in Libra, and that's at 0 degrees. So I think it's the last of the full moons at 0 degrees. So a very powerful full moon as well. March 26th, Venus enters Pisces. And on the same day, Mercury goes direct again. But we're in the shadow period of Mercury until the 17th of April. So you might want to note that. That's important too. And March 31st, Mars enters Gemini. So if you're interested in any of that, I'm sure you can Google, or I'm sure there's videos out there. More astrological, what the aspects mean and what it can mean for you as well. So Capricorn, King of Wands, Two of Wands, I'm getting this, like, it's hard to explain, like heart in your throat, like sacral chakra. Maybe Mercury retrograde is affecting you. You have something that you want to say to someone, but you're not really sure how to say it. It's like it's that, what's that saying? It's like your throat is in your stomach. That it's like a sinking feeling. Strength, Ace of Cups, Empress, Five of Cups reversed. Ten of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed. So you want to make communication about something. Maybe you have a secret or there's something you want to share with somebody, but you're not really sure how. So it's kind of that, like, gulp. It's kind of that feeling. Some truths are being shared. Because somebody feels like they're in a limbo. Some sort of limbo situation. Maybe with the Knight of Pentacles here, some sort of offer was kind of too slow to come. So maybe somebody lost their nerve. What I find interesting about the Empress in this deck is she's the only one that looks like that. Everyone else is skulls. But she's this odd looking, her face is very different. So somebody stands out from the crowd. And you're moving on from this Five of Cups feeling. It's like that individual's turned around and they're accepting the cups that's before them. Because we have the Four of Cups in reverse and the Fool. Six of Wands. So it's starting that wanting to start something with someone. But from ground zero. Because you're out of the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups here. So it's a lot of starting energy. But I feel like there's some things you know you don't know. So you're not really sure how to approach this person. We have the Moon here. And there's a lot of water. I'm going to use the After Tarot. This is the Santa Muerte Tarot that I'm using at the moment. You can see it better there. But I want to use the After Tarot just to gauge some reaction. Six of Wands. So you've got your confidence back, Capricorn. So whatever happened in the past, whatever was kind of making you hold back, Eight of Wands, is no longer holding you back. So you have the Six of Wands twice. So the Six of Wands here is that confident kind of parade of people rejoicing with you. But then we have the reaction in the After Tarot is somebody coming to greet you. Now that you're this person and you're no longer this Five of Cups person, Ten of Swords person, because they're both in the reverse, this person's able to greet you, this Empress. What else does the After Tarot have to say? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're coming out of the cold with someone. Somebody's coming to greet you and give you gifts. But maybe before, because of your energy and where you were, like the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, you're moving from the fives to the sixes, which is a more benevolent, happy, giving energy. But it's like you don't know where to start with this person because maybe you never started. So you're going back. You're coming out of this mental prison that you're in of your own making. But I keep saying somebody has always been there, but maybe you never got to know them the way you should have. Like, what I mean by that is, like, let's say you just had a breakup, but there was always somebody around willing to help you or cared about you, but you were so into the heartbreak, you never really gave them the time or the attention that they deserve, that they were willing to give you. But now you're kind of coming out of that energy, or you're out of that energy. So now you're able to approach this person, or this person's able to approach you, because you're moving from fives, which is more of a conflict energy, to a six, which is more of a soulmate give and take, right? Exactly. So you're coming out of the Four of Swords state. You're coming out of that meditation, rusting state. And and all these cards, there's somebody greeting somebody and somebody helping somebody. So it's that person who's helping you while you were out in the cold. It's that person that's coming, that's always been there. Is surrounded by this Empress energy and has shown great strength when you yourself, right, you needed a shoulder, and this person has always been the shoulder. So now you're able to have a beginning with this person, even though they've always been around. You never had that beginning that you were supposed to have. It's kind of that energy. You or they. There's a lot of caring here. Right? 5. There's your 5. I have a few 5s here, right? That I mentioned. So it's coming out of that energy and seeing in the 2 of Wands in reverse, it's you're choosing one of the wands. In the 2 of Wands, the person's holding the world in their hand and they're looking out, and the world's in their hand, but they're still not moving. This is more, there's movement here. So you're going from the 5 reverse to the 6. The conflict is over. The battle's over. You've won the battle. And the battle's yourself. And the soulmate card just so this is a very as I said, this person's always been here. This person, you've always been drawn to each other. So this is like, I see a soulmate relationship. These people are always, even though apart, they're always tied. They're always willing to help you, willing to approach you. And I saw 1144, which for me, 11 and double numbers are very significant. Let's see what else the Amira's Love Oracle has to say. I feel like you or they kind of feels bad because you know this person's always been there, but you weren't able to be with them or approach them the way they deserve because you were in your heartbreak, you were in your long distance. So you might be apart, but see, this person's waiting on this person still. This person can feel the connection. You both can. But I feel like the long distance, this distance that separates you will now be over. And if it's, and could result in children. Or some sort of, there's this creation energy between you two, and you can sense that because of the past life in the bottom of the deck. So maybe you've known each other since you were children, you've grown up together, and that person's always been there. I feel there's some guilt, and the guilt that I feel is that you were never able to give to this person the way they were giving to you, or vice versa. They weren't giving to you the way that you were giving to them. They weren't able to reciprocate that. And now that they're out of the 5 of Cups energy, they have that 2 of Cups. They can see that 2 of Cups and make an offer. But this was the slow night. This knight needed to work on himself and get there before he could offer his pentacle, because he didn't have a pentacle to offer before that. And 10 of Cups reversed. So maybe you left some sort of family situation and you could see the 10, you could see that this wasn't fulfilling, but you had that star to follow. The star and the Empress energy are very similar to me. Because it's that draw. It's that energy that draws you in. The Empress energy is the energy that sits, like Venus draws Venus energy draws what it needs to it. It manifests by drawing things to it, while a Mars Emperor energy goes towards things. So Mars approaches Venus. That's kind of the Emperor approaches the Empress. The Empress just has to sit there and manifest by building within. So it was, somebody was always your star, your guiding star. Even when this was going on, even when the Ten of Swords, right? And the moon here is very, this feminine, it's this feminine energy that was guiding you. Page of Pentacles again in the cut. And Chariot. So also it's that water energy guiding you through your emotions. This person leads through emotions. And this is more material, a material type of page, but now you're able to manifest what it is because you're able to see it. You're able to see the sacrifice, the love, the devotion without, like, this person didn't have to tell you. You're able to see it now. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Okay, let's see what Amira's Love Oracle cards. Just for a little more tidbits in a minute. Dark Male. So it could be somebody with dark eyes, dark complexion. True love and family. So this person who stood by you the whole time was your true love. And I did mention the children card. And you're able to build with this person. This person is like your family. So you could have known them for a long time. Like I said, grown up together as children. Or this is somebody you want to introduce to your family. Or they care for you like you're one of their family. It's a very deep, loving, like soulmate type of love, a true love. Because this person's willing to and wanting to sacrifice for you. I feel like they put you or they, whoever this person, like whoever the star is, whoever the Empress energy is, they put your wants and needs before them. And they kind of accepted less because they understood where you were at, is the energy I'm kind of getting. So I'll leave that there for you, Capricorn. Please like, share, and subscribe. My information's below if you'd like to work with me. And have a great March. See you guys.